The following match is scheduled for one fall, and your referee for this match is Zan. Making his way to the ring, he is the Wonderboy, J.Y.E. And his opponent.
Shaukat wasting no time tearing into J.Y.E, who certainly has had this coming.
I do not want to be the Wonderboy right now. I mean, you know, he might be my man, but I'm so sorry. Rule number one, never mess with a man's family.
Oh! Shaukat uncorking beat-up beverage all over J.Y.E.
Well, you said that right, Terry. Shaukat is very intense and angry at the same time, and you would not like that combination.
No technical finesse. No normal patience, calm, collected Shaukat. This is a fired up Prophet of Pain.
Oh, yes.
Clubbing blows to the back of J.Y.E. J.Y.E is in for the biggest test of his career.
Well, I get it. J.Y.E was trying to play mind games with the ace of APAC wrestling, but it appears to be that whatever that's happening is pretty much biting him back right now.
Shaukat, very hard-hitting strikes. The most proficient striker in all of APAC wrestling. And that is the last we will see of the Wondermobile.
The Wondermobile just went BYE bye-bye.
J.Y.E back inside the ring. Shaukat still on the hunt.
What's Shaukat doing? On shoulders. J.Y.E went for the J.Y.E special right there.
J.Y.E needing to resort to raking the eyes of the Prophet of Pain.
Start raking the eyes. It's the J.Y.E special.
J.Y.E.
Serving another dish of the J.Y.E special. Now, you see, Terry, Do you think that Shaukat was being severely emotional right now? Do you think that that clouded his judgment, that cost it?
And I do think that was what J.Y.E was going for all along, getting Shaukat riled up, taking advantage of the blind spots in the Prophet of Pain's game.
Oh yes, I think you meant that literally. J.Y.E is an expert in blind spots.
1, 2, 3,
Shaukat firing back. J.Y.E with a headbutt.
Now,
And now, targeting the knee of Shaukat.
a rope hung dragon screw right there. Now, Terry, what do you think would happen if J.Y.E manages to pick up a win over the Prophet of Pain?
Well, that would certainly do wonders for the Wonderboy's career, having defeated the Prophet of Pain. But we're far, far away from that. The Prophet of Pain, resilient, he's able to come back from taking out loads of punishment, and he's then able to proceed to dish out some of his own. But right now, the Prophet of Pain is on the receiving end of this assault by the Wonderboy.
Well, the Wonderboy might also be fueled with anger right now after he witnessed the destruction of his Wondermobile.
Wonderboy, we call him entitled, selfish, self-centered.
Talented with that beautiful drop kick.
Reminiscent of Hardcore Holly.
No, after this, when people talk about drop kicks, they won't think about Hardcore Holly, they will think about J.Y.E.
J.Y.E is the proud owner of one of the best drop kicks in the business.
I will break your leg.
And it looks like J.Y.E is incensed that Shaukat would go for the Wondermobile.
1, 2.
Slap right across the face, bringing J.Y.E to his knees. Bouncing off the top turnbuckle, Shaukat now back on the hunt.
This is where I don't want to be, J.Y.E right now.
You rarely see Shaukat go to the top.
Oh. Twisting frog splash right there by the Prophet of Pain.
And look at that switch in direction mid-air, showing us why the Prophet of Pain is one of the most technically superior wrestlers in all of APAC wrestling. But the damage seems to have been done to the knee of Shaukat. J.Y.E certainly picked the right spot.
Well, that's why we call it a high risk. J.Y.E going for the Wonderwall!
It's locked in. The Prophet of Pain has got nowhere to go. He's in the center of the ring. Will Shaukat tap to J.Y.E?
The Prophet of Pain is now in pain. Thanks to the Wonderwall, Shaukat crawling and he got the ropes.
1, 2,
J.Y.E employing the Wonderwall, inflicting damage to not only the knee but the lower back of the Prophet of Pain. Too much showboating. Shaukat now employing a submission maneuver of his own. Oh, Shaukat not able to hold that maneuver for long.
Shaukat tried to go for a variation of the Boston Crab, a torture crab just now, but he could not, of course. It's because of the leg.
The strength required in the lower body for executing such a move, taking its toll on the Prophet of Pain. Can Shaukat come back from what looks like a match-ending injury?
J.Y.E bouncing back with that amazing sling blade.
J.Y.E certainly pulling out all the stops. J.Y.E is showing us something that we did not think we would see. And the Prophet of Pain is down.
In pain. What is J.Y.E?
What is J.Y.E? That is crossing the line. What is J.Y.E doing?
Mind games by the Wonderboy.
I don't think J.Y.E wants to go here. German suplex.
The leg hook German suplex with the bridge, but not enough to take out the Wonderboy.
The Wonderboy once again playing mind games with Shaukat, using his family. A line we rarely see crossed here at APAC Wrestling. And for the first time, J.Y.E has opted to get really personal with the Prophet of Pain.
Of course, when you play mind games, when you play J.Y.E special one more time. Here's the thing, Terry. When you try to target someone's family, all right, it will either make you or break you. That's all.
Going so far.
Uranagi!
A Uranagi from Shaukat. Showing us that Shaukat still has a lot left in that tank. J.Y.E planted with that Uranagi, and Shaukat is on the mend.
Of course, J.Y.E was planted down with an amazing Uranagi by Shaukat. Reminds me of the most electrifying man ever.
Shaukat going to the midsection. Right hands by the Prophet of Pain, dropping bombs on J.Y.E.
Shaukat putting J.Y.E on the top turnbuckle. What does he have in mind right there? What is he going for? Presumably a superplex or something?
We have never seen Shaukat do this inside the APAC ring. J.Y.E is in for a treat, a very painful treat, if Shaukat can execute this maneuver. Again with the eyes.
It's not the eyes, the J.Y.E special.
J.Y.E exploiting blind spots, pushing the Prophet of Pain.
The Wonderboy is going to fly.
J.Y.E with a Bronco Buster up the top rope.
That was a blockbuster right there.
The blockbuster of the top rope, certainly taking advantage of Shaukat's own earlier planning to place J.Y.E there. What a Bronco Buster.
I don't think we've seen that move by J.Y.E before.
Can we rename it the Wonder Buster?
The Wonder Buster. Why not? J.Y.E planning to finish Shaukat off with a Wonder Wave.
Here comes
Got
the
it
Wonder
hooked
Wave.
What an impactful back elbow there by Shaukat. And what an amazing match that we're seeing right now.
We have seen moves we've never seen these two pull over. Shaukat with creeping death. And I don't think Shaukat thought that true. He landed on his knees, delivering the creeping death, but inflicting more damage to the already injured knees.
Usually what follows a creeping death.
Is prophecy fulfilled? Here comes Shaukat.
He hits this. It's over.
J.Y.E dodged it. J.Y.E.
Move drop. Come on, go for the pin. Go for the pin. No, he's not. He's not going for the pin. He's going for
the Wonder Wave.
He hits this. It's over. Wonder Wave connects.
Wonder Wave connects, but can J.Y.E capitalize?
This is going to be an upset.
The Prophet of Pain, ring awareness, needing to place his leg on the ropes to get out of the Wonder Wave. Pinning predicament there. And J.Y.E has pushed the Prophet of Pain to the limit.
J.Y.E still
Your family.
talking about Shaukat's family.
This is my prophecy.
A slap to the prophet of pain, J.Y.E.
J.Y.E, he wants to fulfill his own prophecy right now.
We've seen this before. The Wonder Salt. Prophet of pain connects
The prophet
with
of
prophecy
pain.
fulfilled. Midair. J.Y.E has pushed the prophet of pain. We've seen the Wonder Buster, the Wonder Wave, and attempted Wonder Salt.
And not forgetting the Wonder Wall as well and the Ultra. All of those not enough to take out the prophet of pain. It only takes one prophecy fulfilled. 1, 2, 3.
This prophecy fulfilled, delivered midair.
Of this match, the prophet of
But still, you have to give credit to J.Y.E. I mean, Shaukat, he went all out, but J.Y.E. Wait, what's going on?
Shaukat.
Come on, Shaukat! No! NK driver! We haven't seen that in a while!
Shaukat putting the exclamation mark on a very game J.Y.E. He may have used Shaukat's family, but he has certainly brought out something we have not seen in the prophet of pain.
We have not seen Shaukat utilizing the NK driver before.
Certainly not in APAC wrestling. The J.Y.E, arguably the competitor that has brought out a different side in Shaukat, the prophet of pain. What is going on? Shaukat!
Oh my God!
Shaukat is taking the Wondermobile ransom!
I guess the Wondermobile now is the prophet's steed.
Well, it certainly looks like J.Y.E has paid his penance for his crimes committed against the prophet of pain. And we have seen a very traumatized J.Y.E now at the loss of his Wondermobile.
Well, of course, gotta say, I mean, Prophet of Pain, he served J.Y.E with a full glass of a beat-up beverage and, you know, knocked him out. Prophecy fulfilled, revenge gained.
Uncorked, served, and delivered. J.Y.E is probably the only competitor in APAC wrestling so far to have nevertheless pushed the Prophet of Pain so far. And he has busted out an arsenal of moves that we have never seen before, including the Wonder Buster.
Of course, and here's the thing, speaking up, serving dishes, I am hungry.
You are, so am I. And I know you are too. So get not one, not two, but 3 meals delivered to your doorstep for a low 1 ringgit 99 cents. All you need to do is to download that Quicksend app right now and get those 3 meals served up to you nice and hot.